Hi, and welcome to another edition of Wealth Talk Tuesdays. Today is Tuesday, August 18th, and it is a beautiful day on the East Coast. I know for some of you, if you're on the West Coast, it is blazing hot, but here on the East Coast, the temperature is just right today. Well, anyway, I normally do these as a Facebook Live, but I'm playing with a couple of different formats, especially as my schedule begins to change over the next couple of weeks. I want to be sure that I'm able to still give you all the Wealth Talk Tuesdays as well as any other segments. So I wanted to try actually producing the video and then dropping the video in hopes that no matter when you see it, you'll still be able to get the same high level content, the same good information. So today we're going to talk about, it's really a wealth tip. Today is a wealth tip. Today I wanted to talk to you about the reality and the importance that you don't get caught up in how much you spend for something. Okay? Not how much you spend for something, but worry more so about the fact of whether or not you actually got a great deal. Now, I'll tell you a quick story. So, I drive a 2009 Toyota Camry SE, silver, beautiful car. I've had it for a while. Hard to believe I've had it for 10 years now, and I am pushing 268,000 miles. And it's coming up on that time where it's about time to get a new car. But I love my Camry, and I bought my Camry because I knew that Toyota has a history and has a longevity and a proven track record for being able to run for a long period of time. So in addition to having the car for 10 years now, I paid the car off years ago, so I've had no car payment, and I enjoy not having a car payment. It certainly comes in clutch at certain times. But nonetheless, as I continue to push the mileage on my Camry, the Camry starts to need a little bit more maintenance, right? As you put more miles and more wear and tear on anything that you use, especially a vehicle, it starts to need more maintenance. Well, in this case, my Toyota Camry needed a new sensor. It's called a crankshaft sensor. Crankshaft position sensor, and it's really just a short wire that's about I'd say about 12 inches long. There's a sensor on one end and there's a connection point on the other, and it's really a simple really a simple fix, but Toyota didn't do the best job in terms of locating the sensor. They normally do a great job with placement and ease of access to the different components, but this particular sensor, not so much. Well, anyway, when I was shopping for the sensor, I was checking, all of the normal places that you would check, like in Advance Auto or Pep Boys, and there's another one, Advance Auto, and I'm checking all these local places because if I need something, particularly, something like a car part, I want to be able to go and get it, get it when I need it. One of the things I like about having, local places, actual physical places, is when you want it and you need it, you can actually go and get it the same day without fail. You can't always do that when you're buying things on the internet, especially if it's something as specialized as a car part that is specific to a certain vehicle, that's specific to a certain year. Well, anyway, long story short, as I'm looking across the various websites, the price, I'm checking the price. Okay, who's got this sensor? How much do they want for it? And do they have it actually in stock? So I checked a couple of websites, and the one place that actually had it in stock for sure, they had it in stock and I could go and get it now, as opposed to them having to order it and me waiting for it to come later in the day, was Advance Auto, or AutoZone, AutoZone. But AutoZone wanted, I think they wanted $96, $96.36 or something for the part. And again, this is just a sensor, and I'm familiar with the pricing of car parts, and to me, that sensor, 12 inches long, that sensor, the price of it seemed a little bit high, right? So I did some more research. I checked out one of the online auto part makers that I'm familiar with, called 1AAuto.com. If you've ever heard of 1AAuto.com, or you need a car part, I definitely recommend checking them out. They have next day shipping, they have 2-day shipping, they also have free shipping, and if you order by a certain time, your part goes out the same day. No, they're not paying me. I just appreciate the fact that they had what I needed, and they had it at a great price. So mind you, I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm looking, and the cheapest I could find the part was for almost $70. The most expensive that I saw the part for was about 150 something bucks. When I logged on to 1A Auto, they had the exact same part that I needed for $35. For $35. Now, yes, I had to pay for 2 day shipping. That added another $14 to it. But I was excited and I was giddy, because I was able to find the best deal. Not the cheapest product. There were other sensors that I was able to find on like Amazon for $10. I couldn't quite, verify the quality of them. But sometimes it's not so much about what you spend. It's really about making sure that you get the best deal and that your hard-earned dollars are going as far as they can go. There's no pride. There's no ego. There is no one to impress. I just want to make sure that I am getting the best quality product I can for the best price that I can. There's no point in overpaying or being overcharged when I can actually get the exact same item at a much better price and get much better service in the process. So on Wealth Talk Tuesdays, I just wanted to talk to you about, again, on the path to building wealth, you want to make sure that you are utilizing your dollars as strategically as possible. And when it comes to your expenses, which are the biggest determining factor of whether you build wealth, whether you grow wealth, and whether you sustain wealth, it's not always about spending the most. It's simply about making sure that you get the best deal possible for the best quality product that you're looking for. So I hope that's helpful for you today. I appreciate you for watching this video. Wealth Talk Tuesdays happens every Tuesday where we talk about the journey of building wealth. My goal and my hope is that this information is helpful for anyone who has started at the bottom, right? I want to be able to start at the bottom of the economic and social ladder in America, no matter, or anywhere around the world, and start to shed light on that that social construct and how to elevate yourself from a level of poverty to reaching a level of financial wealth, as well as wealth in terms of your peace of mind, your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health. So I hope that you found this information beneficial. Definitely check out my fan page on Facebook, add me on LinkedIn, add me on Instagram, and check out some of my videos on YouTube. I appreciate you. Peace, love, and happiness. Take care.